and you are now flailing your arms and legs all over the place as if you're trying to swim.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. RKO.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
And,
Prone.
yeah, everybody else sees this, and roll initiative.
I'm just gonna do this.
And just starts laughing maniacally. That's when you realize you're with a party of assholes.
Yeah. So I'm prone, but I'm not, like, grappled or anything?
No, you're just prone.
Okay.
But you are spending a round doing nothing. Next round, you're doing nothing.
Not even standing up?
Nope, because you think you're sinking in quicksand.
Oh, which means you're not.
Yeah, everybody else looks at this and they just see, like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah,
It's
those
the,
kind of mushrooms.
It's the spores, otherwise, basically mushrooms.
Yeah, there's a big RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, you kind of just, like, walked right into it without looking.
Yeah, it's kind of my main way of removing traps.
Well, technically, these are not traps, they're plants.
Okay, but they're basically traps. But they're just also monsters.
What would be a good music for this?
Giles theme.
I don't have it.
Goes with everything.
Giles theme.
That's what I hear.
I hear Giles theme is pretty good.
I don't have Giles' theme,
know.
unfortunately.
I once synced up Giles' theme with the video from Every Sperm is Sacred, and it was hilarious.
We'll do
Goes
some
with everything.
classic Dragon Age. Okay, so is everybody rolled? Arrows are first.
Bakes will hold back and wait.
Okay. Coriel.
So I can clearly see these plants.
Oh yeah, you can see that after like one of them like blows spores out, you can see it quite easily.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move up a little bit and take a shot at this one right here with my. I have a composite short bow.
All right. That is a miss. Ilnam.
Plants, the most dodgy thing you've ever seen.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna bone shake Shirok.
Don't know that that's gonna help.
Well,
but
I can move
yeah, sure.
you, and all you have is the perception that you're sinking in quicksand, but you're not, so I can get you out of there.
That is a clever idea.
And apparently that's the least amount, well, almost the least. Oh, never mind. That red is misleading.
Do you want to take the damage?
1 second.
I mean, it's still a save, even if you don't.
I mean, what kind of save is it?
Fortitude. Typically, our best saves are fortitude saves.
Also, how much does it move me?
5 feet. But I mean, the conception that if you think you're drowning in quicksand and then suddenly you move forwards, I'm assuming has to do something to shake you out of your reprieve as well, because you don't go from sinking to suddenly standing 5 feet away from where you were.
Alright.
I mean, you can still roll if you feel like I don't want the damage.
Which way am I moving?
Oh, so you're just taking damage? Well, 5 feet closer to us.
Okay. Scar.
Holden.
Anton.
All right, let's take this guy here, this plant, and festoon it with plumage.
Again?
Shoot it with an arrow.
Oh, that's a hit.
I'm assuming no sneak attack on that, so I'm not going to bother rolling it.
No sneak attack on this one,
That
no.
raises interesting questions. What is a plant aware of?
More than
Well,
you
if
think,
it's
apparently,
a
in the rules.
if it's a carnivorous plant like the real ones, everything that touches it.
Right.
But
But I mean, there's also
Oh.
the whole plants release was it like a supersonic, like it's kind of a
Yeah.
scream to warn other plants in the area that things are near. Hands doing nothing.
Hand does nothing. Now the Basitarons go. They slowly move up. One is near Coriel.
It's not very slow at all.
Well,
Yeah.
they can only move 20 feet.
Much less plant-like at the moment.
man, sure did move.
Coriel. I think a
Oh, yeah.
28 hits.
That hits.
Okay, roll a d6.
3.
Crazy how there's no save against that.
Yeah, that actually doesn't make sense, does it?
You think it'd be a fort save or something. Or
Yeah.
will if it's mind affecting.
Oh, I
Ooh.
apologize. Yeah, it is a fort save. So, Sirach, roll a fort
Oh.
save.
Fun.
Yeah,
Fortitude
what did the D6 represent?
rounds, I imagine.
Well, fuck, I wouldn't have bone shook you if you only had one round.
No, that's
failed
not.
anyways.
You did fail. The d6 actually represents the hallucination.
Oh.
So if you only had one round, I wouldn't have done you 11 damage just to...
Coriel, fortitude. You breathe in. You breathe in a bunch of these spores, and like they're, you're able to like. They don't seem to affect you. Like you're not having trouble breathing or anything, which is good. So it looks like the hallucination did not do anything.
Also,
Good
I had
job.
no conception that these plants could move.
Sirach, you are
Apparently they have legs.
Yeah, they do.
Did the bone shaker do anything?
No, but you're basically like you keep flailing your arms, and then you realize, wait, I'm on solid ground.
Great.
So that's kind of your turn. King,
So it negates his turn completely?
yeah, for one round.
And there's no way to get out of it.
So it did represent number of rounds.
No, it was
No.
all the effects are for one round.
King tears off a section of his shirt, dabs his very wet forehead, and then wraps it around his mouth and nose.
Smart move. I will give you a bonus to not inhale spores. Then what do you do?
I assume that's my turn. I assume that occupies both of my hands for enough time to count as a turn.
No, you still got a move action.
Sure, but why would I?
Top of the order.
Well, now that I know these fucking things can move, I guess I'll shoot at them. I assumed that we were safe where we were, and we were just waiting for Sirach to get back over here.
Yeah, I had kind of figured they were rooted to the ground in front of it as little like guard things. I should have assumed they could move, but
I don't
didn't
know
think
why you would assume a plant could move.
because it's Pathfinder and everything does weird shit.
Definitely
Sure,
a
but we don't
misplay
walk
in
past.
hindsight.
We haven't walked past every tree and assumed that
good
the
point.
tree was going to start moving.
I want to point out you did fight plants that moved previously.
Right, but those are the exception to the rule.
Anyway,
Again,
which
we
ones
have
are you
been walking
attacking?
through forests for months, and the vast majority of plants haven't attacked us.
I assume the one that's not in melee.
You shoot this one?
Sure.
One hits, so for 4 damage.
Cool. They do double-digit damage, and they have high AC.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to level 4 and 5. Coriel.
We've
But
been at
maybe
that
they
level for a
only
couple
have
of
like
days now.
20 HP.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at the one that's right
Oh yeah,
in
you
front
have
of
a
me.
fire axe.
Yeah, so
That's
hopefully
probably
this,
pretty good against plants.
if it hit, well, yeah, assuming it hits, which it's not going to.
That is a miss.
Rest in
Oh, one
peace,
more
the
level and I get
Sizzler.
a second base attack bonus.
Yeah.
Dude, you're rolling like less than 10 most of the
You get
time with
second
that. I'm
what
so
attack
sorry.
bonus?
He gets a second
Second
attack.
base
He
attack
gets
bonus.
a second attack,
You
basically.
said second base, and I was thinking, the colloquial second base. I'm like, what are you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about?
I'm gonna roll to
Second
seduce these
stab.
plants. I'm gonna roll up a bard next time and just do a whole seduction run.
Ilnam.
Yeah.
You would, I have a character backup. It's already literally that.
That I won't step on your I won't horn in on your territory, man.
It also features a couple of NPCs that you guys already know.
Fuck literally all the things.
Ah, Jesus, what do I do? These plants obviously don't have bones.
No, they do not.
And I don't have... Yeah, I... move back a little bit. That's my turn.
Got
I
any
don't have-
support spells yet?
No.
Scar.
Damn.
I mean, I have, like, inflict light wounds and everything, but I'm not going to get in touch range with these things.
That's fair.
Scar.
No ranged touch attacks?
No. Other than Bone Shaker, no.
Well, skeletons are good at not inhaling things, considering they don't breathe.
Both of those do hit.
Yeah, good attacks, bad damage.
The classic.
I'll take it.
I mean, it's 12. Does the plant bleed?
You see a little bit of like what looks like
Good question,
greenish.
Batman.
You see like what looks like greenish goop and spores popping out of it.
You just gotta know.
Well, I mean,
And
typically, gook. Spores don't occupy the same area as gook.
All right. Instead of a move action, I'm going to switch from short bow to rapier.
All right.
And then I'm going to do a feint on that lone one on the south.
Is feint considered a mind effect?
Faint.
I don't know.
Fainting.
It was okay when Arcloid said feint, but then when you repeated feint for some reason.
Yeah. Is
I'm sorry, I don't have the book open to check.
I'm checking as well.
standard action. If your opponent is trained in sense motive. Well, fainting at non-humanoid, you take a -4. Any creature
All right.
with intelligence 1 or 2, you take a -8. Any creature lacking intelligence doesn't work.
All right, that's all I need to know.
It's not, but
It has no intelligence, so will not work.
oh.
All right, then.
No.
Can I? I assume he would know not to do the sewer plant. So, is there like a fight defensively action I could take? Oh yeah, there's basically expertise. Yeah, so I'll just turn that on.
All right, hand.
Yeah, that was a good turn.
Yeah. All right, there's new players for the Basitarons to slam. So first one's going after hand. I don't know if the 12 hits. I don't think so. Second one goes after Scar. Wow, I'm rolling like ass. Never mind.
Yep.
That was eventful. Sirach, you're up now. Well, you're no longer hallucinating.
I stand up.
All right.
I walk over here.
Okay, King.
I can hit the plant, right?
Standing up is considered an action, so.
Is it?
You basically double moved. But I'm flanking now, so.
Does help.
Yeah, I guess that's technically a flank right there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's my sheet?
I mean, I guess I could use the once per day thing. But
Hold on, let me just double check something. God damn it. Open up sheet. There we go. Just need to double check something about my rage. And you guys have been rolling fortitude, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that only helps me in will saves. Wait, your fortitude save is based off of your con, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't. Not important right now. I'll swing scimitar.
That's a hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's more people around, so I don't get my axe to grind bonus.
Okay. Arrow. Those both hit. Which one were you shooting?
Same one as before.
Okay. They're done. Coriel.
All right, gonna swing again. I've already got the flanking factored into it, so
There
we
you go. And you burn it. It does not like it being burned, I can tell you that much.
Did you power attack?
No,
Okay.
missed too many times. I don't want to.
I mean, if you have a flanking bonus,
Yeah, it's true.
Ilnam.
Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah, you gotta get pretty high
Scar.
attack or it's really work a lot. Wow.
Ooh, the 30 hits. That's 11. Ooh. You guys are just chopping off like bits and pieces of this plant. You see like this greenish goo like just starting to bleed out of it. Anton.
All right, let's see here real quick. There's my mouse. All right. Let's have a little stat party.
Okay. The 17 misses.
Correct.
Hand.
18, huh?
That's a whiff. The Basidaran that was just smacked by, or attempted to be smacked by you, Anton, is going to try and smack you back, all right?
It's welcome to try.
And I think it misses.
Yes.
The other one, seeing that it is surrounded, will pull out its big gun. And it's going... No, it's literally going to do an attempt to try and hallucinate everybody within a burst.
It's going to self-immolate.
Ah, shit. Probably should have considered that was a thing.
It's actually a 20-foot radius burst. Jesus Christ.
Didn't change anything for me, other than the fact that King is there. Not Ilna.
Well, not Ilna.
I'm
or the
the only one.
skeletons. Actually, probably not the skeletons.
Yeah, apparently I can do it every round.
Once per minute, so every 10 rounds.
Oh, once per minute I heard, so I misread that one.
So I need...
save.
So I need a, yeah, it's a D16 fortitude save. So I need King.
What's
Sirach.
King's bonus?
Fortitude? It's fortitude. I don't know.
Yeah, what's his bonus?
I don't know. What is King's fortitude?
Do you not remember? You said I'll give you a bonus for that.
Oh,
you
you're talking about the cloth. I did not remember. No, that's a +2 on it.
So I have a +9 to this roll.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Sirach rolled. Anton's been affected. King is good.
Everyone except Anton.
All right, Anton. You are immediately affected by, let's see, a effect. Roll a d6.
No, don't get affected by an effect.
Crazy.
Anton, all of a sudden, you feel like you're suffocating. You are struggling to breathe. Your mouth, like words are not coming out of your mouth, and you're just gasping for air. You are basically standing in place and holding your breath and clutching your throat for 3 rounds.
I've gotten my ass to Mars.
Well, 3 rounds after he leaves the area.
Yes. But you're about to kill it, probably, so you're probably not going to be doing that for long.
Well, the hallucination cloud persists for 5 rounds after. So, even if we kill it now, 5 more rounds, anybody here is still going to be affected.
Everybody else saves, so you're not going to be hit by it anymore.
I think it says you have to save every time you stay in the round. Every
Does
time
it?
you stay in the area.
Oh, it does. Look at that. Hey, that's cool with me. That's the nuke option, so.
Remains within the affected. Oh, god damn.
Oh, do I get a turn now?
Yeah.
Alright, round 3? 2? Alright, let's see. 18 hit?
I was literally in the midst of drawing one myself.
Well, I'm trying to get the cat. You did 10 damage?
Assuming an 18 hits, yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
I think the squares are slightly off, but
Oh,
It
I
doesn't
guess
matter.
I guess
mean,
it's plus 2 because flanking.
It's like 5 more feet down and then more to the back, but I don't think anyone's going that way, so it doesn't matter.
Also, now roll your fortitude save since you're still in the cloud. Uh-oh. D6, please. Same
The
thing.
Same
You
thing.
feel,
Yeah.
yeah, you feel like you're suffocating. After you punch it, all of a sudden, like you're struggling to breathe, and for the next round, you feel like you're gonna, you're just clutching at your throat.
Well, for 1 round after you escape the cloud.
Yeah. A
When
king.
when you're in it, you still suffer from it. Do we roll the fortitude at the beginning of the round or at the end of the round?
And
I'm doing it at the end. And with that, King, how do you kill this thing?
Clearly, I chop it with my scimitar.
You just like slice it down the middle?
Sure.
All right. Roll your fortitude.
Lay a firm.
Oh, goodness. D6. That's a fun one. As your scimitar goes down through the Basidirond, you look at it, and all of a sudden it feels like you're holding a viper in your hands, and it's just like slithers and tries to bite you in the face. You quickly drop the viper, and you will flee from the item at top speed for 1 round. So for 1 round, you are afraid of your own sword.
Oh, no, not that. Not the only one of these rolls that apparently takes me out of the cloud. Not of my own permission.
No, God, what? Imagine if you were still in there.
Imagine if
Arrow,
I thought I was drowning in quicksand or something and couldn't move on my health.
Arrow, go ahead.
Can't. I got canceled on the CW.
Well, there's a reason for that, and you missed. And that was a battle axe, not a arrow.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't
Is
matter.
it the same? Doesn't matter.
It's probably not. I don't care. Let's let it go.
Coriel, what are you
assume
doing?
that I fired battle axes from my arrows.
All right, I'm going to move down to around here to the other side of this plant to try to get out of this cloud. And then take a swing. What's up?
Just so you know, you're still technically in the cloud.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm still going to take a swing at this plant anyways.
Go for it.
Damn.
Damn, indeed. Roll your
Great
fortitude
fire
save.
damage. Fort. Come on, it's my best save.
Oh, goodness.
You're telling me,
Everyone's
same roll I made.
affected. Hell yeah, everyone's affected. I'm fucking great right now.
Yeah, you've got +9. I've got +7.
Oh, I had a +9 too with my bonus.
King has a +9.
D6.
Also, pointedly, not everyone's affected. The undead are still there doing the work.
I know. As you swing down, you feel like you see like the heat of your axe. Like it just feels like the axe is melting in your hands. Then you see your skin starting to fall, and all of a sudden you feel like your body is melting to the ground. You actually drop the axe, and then you just try and grasp your body to try and hold yourself up. You take no actions for 1 round.
Well, fuck.
At least the dice are being somewhat merciful.
Ilnam.
Nothing.
You know, I realized after this I forgot to put Auburn in this fight. I should have put her in there.
Sure did.
Scar.
I forgot all about her.
Yeah, put them there. So we get the flanking bonus.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, let me check something.
Cool.
They are not immune to critical hits. So that's 17 plus 9, right?
26 damage.
26? You'd like literally like cut off like half of its top. It's barely it's like struggling to stand or like stay up. Anton, you are still, you feel like you're you're like just trapped underwater, like you can't breathe at all at the moment. And you're starting to grasp at your neck. It's just like painful for you at this point. Hand. That was just enough. Good job. You just crushed the creature.
So, assumedly, a minute passes by and we all recover.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eventually, the wind just blows away all the spores.
Yeah, because I think they only had like 3 rounds of spore left. And then some of us rolled pretty badly on how many rounds were left after. So I say a minute and we're all fine. We're all recovered and back with one another.
These, after the spores disappear, like everyone feels like, you no longer feel like you're melting. The snake disappears and it's your scimitar again. And both Sirach and Anton, you guys can breathe again. So you take big gulping breaths.
Only minor brain damage.
Well, surely that won't change much for me.
Sirach punch tree?
I have lots of animals that are like swarming and looking at me. I think they need something, but I can't do it.
He's not a big dumb idiot. Just kind of an idiot sometimes.
Well, what do you do now?
Not a big dumb idiot, just an idiot that's kind of big.
Yeah. Do we still hear the partying and whatnot?
Oh yeah, that hasn't stopped at all.
I continue my mission
I
to
think that's an illusion
literally
now.
sneak a peek.
The cat literally stepped on the thing that closed all my windows.
Nice.
Fuck cat.
I would assume if we get in a big old fight out here, and I can't imagine that someone thought they were holding a burning red hot thing and they didn't scream at any point.
Well,
Or-
I'm guessing that the revelry is too loud for them to hear what's going on out here. So.
Again, that or it's an illusion.
I rolled a 13 stealth and 16 perception to look inside through the door.
I will try and do that for you. Hold on. I gotta get back into Roll20.
Yep.
For times like this, I just think about Tomb of Horrors. There's that one long hallway where you hear a party going on at the end, and when you get near the end of the hallway, the entire hallway is a leverage trap. So when you put all your weight down on the side that you hear the party coming from, there's no way to get back up the hallway because you're falling into like a lava pit at that point.
That's just dickish.
And they even describe the fact that if the party somehow manages to overcome this feat, the party is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Open the door, there's nothing there.
Alright, I'm back in. Is there a way that I can, like, reveal light? That's, like, freehand instead of, like a shape?
Yeah, there's a polygon reveal. Or something like that, and you click and it makes lines between points. And then you press escape to reveal.
You said escape?
Yeah. Should be like escape or enter or something.
Well, you've made a
there's-
sliver of light.
Yep.
One thin little shard.
Tell us, Rock, what do you see?
You can do multiple points, yeah.
Ironic, the 4E the 4E playtest campaign was called Points of Light.
There are a lot of hooting and hollering, like I said.
Okay, well I don't see anything yet.
I think
Hold
we
on.
may have found Cotton Eye Joe.
So I'm gonna keep like
No,
high.
No, hold
I
on,
do
hold
see
on.
stuff.
You do. It's just
Crazy.
slow. It's slow as fuck for me right now.
Rock sees a lot of dirt.
I sure do. There's just quite a bit of dirt.
Must be an
And also
archaeological party because they've separated that dirt into squares.
Yeah. Crazy. Gridding up the whole place. Oh, that's a person.
Is it?
It looks like it.
Sorry, I gotta zoom in.
Maybe a satyr?
Yeah, it's got horns.
And then some kind of thing with a big beard behind him.
Sorry, Coriel. Did you say it's a satyr because it has horns?
No, I'm saying it's got some kind of a goat man or something. It's got
No,
horns.
So I think the defining feature of a satyr is more of its legs and not what's
The
on its head.
hooves. Yeah.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I can't see
I
its
can't
legs,
see
so.
its legs, so I'm just guessing. Okay,
you peek through and you notice that the door is actually propped shut with what looks like a beams or some kind. So it actually might take some strength to actually move the other door through. Through your peek, though, you just hear lots of shouting and laughing and partying. A little bit of music is still being played, and you notice very strange creatures. Some of them tiny, some of them large, like human sized. Each of them have very odd appearances. You see little men that, upon first glance, you think they're dwarves, but their hair is almost animated, and in their hair, they're holding cups that they bring to their mouths as if they're drinking. You also see a large man that is completely nude, except for the fact that he has goat legs and a goat lower half, and he has a giant jug he's holding and drinking himself.
One or two.
Just one.
Joke almost wrote
Alright.
itself.
There's some like fae or some shit going on in there, and they are actually just partying.
Cousin
And I
Master
have
Captain
no
Caveman.
clue what's going on there. Other than they are in fact partying.
Should we leave?
Uh, do they have weapons and stuff?
I mean, the satyr, for example, does have a bow that's strung on its back, but you notice the bearded creatures, they look like they have like little like clubs on their sides. They are armed, some of them, but looks like all their weapons are away. They're just literally like drinking a lot.
So it is Captain Caveman.
Also they've boarded up the door a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just leave.
It's clearly not the Rangers. It's just some dudes.
Auburn actually says, but like the coordinates said that this is a ranger fort. Maybe we should investigate.
I mean,
it's a fort.
The documents said that there were like one of the forts was occupied by enemies or something, right? Something along those lines. And we just assumed it was the Rangers. It's clearly not the Rangers.
Could these be the enemies, though?
It seems unlikely.
Look, I just don't want to. I don't want to be that guy. But Anton's holding one of a dead fae.
Okay, but that one was evil. We don't know if these are evil or good.
Either way, it's not a good look. It's not good visual. And
Rock has not had mostly ill experiences with fae. They could be friends or neutral.
Is it worth the risk?
They are not usually innately hostile unless evil.
Sure, that goes for everybody, though.
Sirach does not know satyrs or goatmen or whatever the fuck they are in this game. I don't know.
Do you describe what you see?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to roll a nature check?
Have not known these types of creatures to be inherently evil. I'll do a nature check myself. Well.
Okay.
Ilnam recognize based off the descriptions. Ilnan points out that the smaller bearded things are probably chorids.
They do sound horrid.
Chorids are like stunted humanoids with very thick beards and hair that hide most of their body from view. And they are known for the fact that their hair can manipulate things and it is animated. And they're known to do shit with rocks.
Literally the worst version of Bayonetta.
Are they friendly?
Well, in terms of alignment, out of game, they're chaotic neutral.
Okay.
And you mentioned the satyr, but you also hear like lots of other.
There's a lot of things in
there. Yeah.
It's just what I initially see from how far I can get this door open.
Again, I just don't see what there is to gain.
Allies?
Or enemies.
Yeah.
We want to try to circle around to the side with this busted down tower and see if we can peek through there, see if there's anything else inside.
We could also just knock politely.
Well, they didn't hear us in a pitched battle outside, where some of us were literally screaming. I don't know that knocking on the door is going to gather their attention.
It could.
I'd rather not get their attention just yet.
Okay, well, if you want to look around the side, we can do that. Can probably climb whatever debris.
But I bet the food's delicious in there.
It probably is. Assuming it is not like
or
things that are unappetizing to regular people.
Or it's a fey trick and the food in there is garbage and it's made to look and smell like delicious food.
Maybe. Alright, well, go around the side, I guess.
I just don't know any reason to trek with fey.
we've done it before.
You've done
To
it.
be fair.
As you head around
True.
the side.
Oh.
No, well, you're fine. There's no traps or anything. But you notice, like hanging in the rafters on the side where the rubble is, are dead bodies.
Huh.
They look like, yes, actually, several of them are dead hobgoblins, and you notice their blood is dripping on top of the stones and the rubble.
Are there any non-hobgoblins?
You do not see any non-hobgoblins, no.
Okay.
That doesn't exactly mean anything. Keep your mind for a second.
Yeah.
That hobgoblins are just the most, likely to be around
prone
here.
to attack.
Well, they're also the most likely to be around.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep her going, I guess.
All right, where do you stop? Let me ask that.
I want to try to get up. I guess this is the corner right here.
All right. You have to start climbing a little bit because it is a pile of rubble.
I mean, our best bet is to probably use this corner and pie the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just like kind of get to the corner of the wall that's still standing and peek inside so we can see whatever is beyond it.
Okay.
Go climb.
Surak and Anton, since you're the two that rolled, put yourselves right here.
Right here?
Yes.
In the corner? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be down at the bottom so you can whisper back to me what you see.
Yep.
With your peak, let me see. Give me a second, all right? So you see a decent chunk of the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's doing that now.
I don't know.
There, we'll just do it like that.
It can get messed up if you go over it again. Okay. Well, it seems...
No, hold on.
Oh, he's gonna place dudes. Alright, doing this again. Cool.
No, they're on a different layer. I'm just trying to...
Yeah. There's so many dudes. Oh, hey, there's pixies.
You notice the pixies, I jumped to the Minotaur.
I think... Are those Minotaur or just, like, bulls, though?
Those are, they look like they're herd animals in like a pen.
They're
Yeah.
Bullators.
I think they're just bulls.
They're
Oh,
aurochs.
man, there's a lot of dudes with beards.
You notice, like, there are a lot of chorids. Almost every single one of them has, like at least a mug in hand and another, like, being twirled in their hair. You see a couple of pixies, all of them, like, drinking out of, like, mugs of, like, what looks like wine and alcohol. Left on the floor. A few satyrs, even like some other fae that you don't really recognize. You notice like one or two of them keep going to a cask, like in the far corner of the fort over here. There's like barrels of, you suspect, wine, because some of them are just like being popped open, and the wine and alcohol is flowing freely. And many of the chorids are just singing a song in a language you don't understand. It sounds like, it's like, oh, Heidi, it's like really weird.
All right, there's
Rip our Irish
buck
audience.
ton of chorids. There's some pixies. There's another satyr. There's a guy with a beard and a red hat.
Roll a nature check.
There's a
Yeah, that's the one.
tiny guy in a green outfit being chased by 3 children. He's
Man.
holding a bowl full of what seems to be a white liquid in.
A potentially fey creature with a red cap? Never seen that before.
You recognize all of the Fae here. It's mostly Chorids, but you also see the Pixies, some Satyrs, and a Red Cap.
Now, red caps...
That's not good.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, they're murderers.
Yeah, just straight
Red
up.
caps are just violent, vicious little bastards.
They are just kind of evil, you know?
Then you hear a voice from behind you. What'd you say?
And the Red Cap is also drunk as a skunk.
No.
Skunk's famous for being
That's
drunk.
neat.
As you look over, you hear somebody say, "Who goes there?"
Oh, do we see anything on the right side of this at all?
Well, I'll reveal that, but you do see like two guys.
Oh, fuck! Oh shit! There's dudes there.
They pop up out of the rubble.
Oh, one says fee, fi, fo, fum.
Who goes there? Don't you know that this is
nobody.
a celebration for the Red Rock Revel?
No, actually, did not know that.
The Great Hawk says no visitors.
Oh.
Now leave, or we'll add you to the rocks.
Sorok apologizes for the interruption. Who is the... Have I heard of that name before?
Which name?
Whatever they just said.
Red Hawk? Red Rock?
Red Hawk
like
or whatever.
Okay. Somebody roll a history check for that. And Sorok, roll... what checks do you have for the name?
For the name. Or like knowledge?
Yeah, what knowledges you got?
Dungeoneering, local, nature.
I'll give you the local.
Okay. 22.
Not bad, but
Pretty good.
not... Yeah, it's slightly
Pretty
off.
good for a +5.
You've never heard the name Hulk before, but you suspect it's probably a Chorid of some kind, because there's a lot of Chorids here.
Some
And anybody...
kind of Chorid birthday party. I don't know if anyone has history.
Ildam stayed back. Ildam stayed way back, so he's not here for this.
Does King have history?
I doubt it. I'll check. Where the hell did my mouse go? Sorry, there you go. King does not have history, no. Also, pointedly, all the knowledge skills that King has are still 0.
So the Red Hawk, huh?
Red Rock Revel is the history roll.
Ilnam does have a +11 history, though.
And I'm not probably saying it right. It's Hulk. H-A-L-K is the name.
You were saying it like Hawk, which is like somebody in some bar or tavern has the name Hawk.
So as far as you're aware, the Red Rock Revel is, I guess, maybe their celebration, and Hulk is the one that's like leading it.
And the dude invited recaps.
Yeah, clearly.
We won't say it again.
Say what again?
Okay, just one question. There was supposed to be like people here, like humans and elves and stuff like that. Do you know where did they go somewhere? Did they all die? Do you know what happened there?
The two of them just start laughing at each other. He says, "Oh, you little creatures! Oh, some of them are probably still alive in the dungeon if they're lasted, but we didn't find many of those humans here."
Dungeon.
Also,
there's a dungeon here.
The Rangers are all elves.
No, not all of them.
Okay.
Well, you described them as being all elves, so I would assume they're all elves at that point.
When did I describe them being all elves?
Every time you describe them as being elves.
Well, earlier he just said like elves and halfling. He said halflings, so
Elves, halflings, humans. It's like
I don't
runs
know
the
what
gamut.
before you're talking about. I'm thinking of weeks
earlier
ago.
during when we encountered the fucking boss guy and he had 3 captured people.
Yeah, I didn't assume those were rangers.
Oh, I'm pretty
I
sure
just
he said
assumed
they
they
were.
were. Because remember, they've been capturing every human along the way. They got bounties out for and they have hunting parties out too. King is.
Yeah, but I think he said they were rangers at some point. But anyways,
Anyway, the Korrid says, if they're still alive in the dungeons, we've killed the rest of them for the celebration. And he points to the hobgoblins.
Oh yeah, we don't care about those guys. Those guys suck.
But we can always add more blood to the ranks. Maybe we should. Maybe we'll get more beer.
So, dungeon. Is there like a dungeon here, like in the fort, or perhaps this structure up here?
Of course. Would you like to visit it?
Guys, I don't think
No.
you picked the best negotiator.
But Surok would like to know the location described in words.
Hey, Korrid. Yes? Let's get him.
How about we'll just leave? How about that? Is that cool?
No, too late. Roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they said leave.
Try in diplomacy.
Well, they said leave, and they said we're not going to say it again. And then you tried to have a conversation.
You did.
Okay.
It's only the two of them, if that helps any, because everybody else is too drunk to notice at the moment.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even get to make a roll about that.
All they had to do was look up.
Here, will this help? I'll roll a perception.
Oh boy.
For the drunken ones. This is with not -10 to this roll.
Fun.
So it's a 7.
I mean, I got like a 13 on my stealth earlier. Wait, can I even like fuck that up? I guess technically I can.
I should add Auburn to this actually now.
She's over on the left. I put her down.
Here?
Yeah, she's over by Ilnam's skeletons.
Is Ilnam, King, and all them? Are they all
King is right here? You dragged all my guys over, and I was like, fuck no, but I left King over because King got paid to be here. Ilnam was like, I don't think we should mess with these people. I don't think we should mess with these people. And then you guys wandered over, and I'm like, well, fuck them.
I guess I'll roll Auburn too for this one. I get Ilnam sitting this one out.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like wandered off and he's left. He's just way over there.
Also, I don't know, like, they asked the question, and I answered truthfully.
What question did they ask?
They asked, do you want to see it?
Oh,
so obviously I answered.
I think they were being veiled, like, hostile.
Oh, I knew what they meant by it, but like,
yeah,
I can still answer that question.
Yeah, they're doing the evil,
and then leave.
The evil Fae laugh. Well, the thing is, again, they said get the fuck out, and you were like, okay, I have a question, and then they
answered.
And then Rob said the whole, we don't want to repeat ourselves, and I made the joke. Well,
I didn't make them repeat themselves.
Yeah, but you know.
I broke 0 rules in this encounter.
I don't know if these are the Fae that care about the rules.
No, they're all Fae don't give a shit about the rules.
Well, no, like like your Rumpelstiltskins and the like, they really love the rule shit, but like the Red Caps don't give a shit.
Chaotic neutral. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm saying some Fae do care, and I don't think these are the Fae that do.
So, top of the order, Anton. And we only got 5 minutes left, so do you want to start now, or do you want to just end it?
No, just fight them.
Keep in mind, those rocks are difficult terrain.
Okay, so where was I?
Slippery with blood.
Right here.
Yeah, they are slippery with blood.
We can just leave. Like, you're not close enough.
So, that shows you what you think.
I mean, unless they can fly. Fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, they might ignore difficult terrain.
I mean, they're the ugly versions of
Bayonetta. But we're at the very edge of it. And if we just run and they're gonna leave their posts or whatever, fuck them. Go fight them on not difficult terrain. And
definitely want to draw them away at the very least.
Remember, their motivation is that they think if they kill you and put your blood on the rocks, they'll get more beer. So who knows what the hell is going on?
Yeah, if we just draw them all the way back to the skeletons, I mean that's just better.
Conversely, do any of you have any alcohol on you?
Sadly, no.
I don't believe I do.
A wine skin with actual wine in it. Because you might just be able to pay them off with a little bit of alcohol. I'm just saying, because they listed their motivation as, we want more beer.
Yeah.
Well, I will let you think about all of this, but we have 3 minutes left, so maybe we can start the combat next time?
I mean, if we just walk away, are they going to follow us? Because that's my current plan.
You have no idea.
That's why I keep bringing up how motivated they are.
It's annoying.
King has a potion of Cure Light Wounds. Maybe you can pass that off as beer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So, want to leave it at that then, and we'll make a decision next time?
I guess.
I can pick it up next week.
I'm going literally last, so.
This is a very interesting situation.
Sure.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
Hey, I said leave him alone. That's all.
I want to recap tonight's session, if I may. You pick a fight with one of the leaders of the Hobgoblin invaders. You run into
We literally went reverse. We went reverse order. The first fight, the impossible to win fight, I'm like, let's fight him! And Sirach is like, no, let's get out of here. This is not a fight I think we can win. And then, by the end of the session, Sirach is like, let's go talk to these people. I'm like, no, there's way too many of them. We can't win this fight if they turn hostile. Reverse, complete inversion by the end.
I know, it's like I put the fear and doubt in you all now.
They're not evil, they're chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
if we just leave, they're
chaotic neutral doesn't mean that they won't fucking kill you.
They're just gonna keep partying.
That means they're chaotic, and it means they'll do whatever benefits them. That's what the neutral part means, not that they're good or evil. A psychopath. Jeffrey Dahmer was neutral. God, I want to get that quoted somewhere. I want to get the argument. I'm the heel every time in any of these videos, right? Everyone hates me no matter what video I'm fucking in. So if I say something inflammatory like Jeffrey Dahmer was neutral,
and next you're gonna say that no, never mind. Yeah, this has been a weird session. I'm not gonna lie. It's been fun for me though. Oh my.
Sure.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on all this?
I hate status effects.
I'm sick of Fae. Fae are bastards.
I was waiting for the Wolf in Sheep's clothing to pop up, but it never did.
It'll pop up when you least expect it.
Well, that's why I was trying to back off from it when I thought you were trying to bring it in. And it's like, well, point that at someone else. I literally know what it is, and I just talked about it last week.
I figured that was going to come into effect like when I was in the dream, and you said that all the tentacles were coming at me in the dream.
No, not this time. Maybe next time, though. You never know. But
do you think anyone's ever made a mirror, a mimic?
A mirror mimic? Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I was thinking about it earlier.
Dude, I've made mimics out of curtains.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can make mimics out of everything, but I've never seen a mimic with from a reflective surface. Because at what point is that the thing reaching out of the mirror to stab you, or is the mirror a mouth? What part of the mimic is the mimic part?
I would do it like it looks like a mirror, but the mirror itself is missing.
So then it's just a portal. And
it's
like the way a window is a portal.
It's a mirror frame.
Right, and in which case it's not a mirror mimic. It's just a mirror frame mimic, which is a different thing.
Oh, that's how I would do it. Any thoughts on the session? Good, bad, too many Fae?
I mean, Fae come in packs. I'm not, you know, if you're gonna have Fae, the revelry like this, you expect at some point.
Well, except for that one Fae we killed that was literally solo.
One solitary Fae was kind of weird.
That one's a mystery for later.
I mean, we killed a centaur by itself too, so.
Yeah, but the centaur was working for the Ironfang Legion.
Sort of, in the way that King worked for the Ironfang Legion.
Well, all I know is I can't wait to see what happens next week, because if you do leave, where are you going to go next?
One of the other
Probably
forts.
northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just chill out and see if these guys eventually leave.
I mean, to what
Still
end?
have no contact with the Rangers.
That's true. I mean, we could shore some of this up, and we have another position.
I mean,
caves.
I would like to point out that the Chorids here did say that there are people locked in their dungeon.
Yeah, not many.
Yeah.
They also said.
Not many, but they are there, and we don't know where the dungeon is.
They also haven't checked on them in a while, so
They could
might have already
starved to death.
starved.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we watched 3 people. Apparently, you guys are saying that you or Robert said they're Rangers, so I guess they're Rangers. We just watched them get murdered, and we didn't do anything. I don't see why I'm throwing my life away for these guys who are probably already dead in the dungeon if we have 2 more forts to check.
Yeah. But hey, maybe it's this building over here, and I mean, they don't seem to be paying attention to it.
Which building?
The big black thing up here.
Oh no, he said that was actually like this tower. Like you can see the. He was saying that it's this tower, and the map is drawn weird.
That. I see.
Yeah, this is like the second or third floor of this tower and all that stuff.
Well, maybe it's somewhere in this bottom space, or over here. Who knows?
I don't know. That looks like the shredded edge of a map key to me.
Yeah.
There's a dungeon somewhere in here.
All I know is that I didn't even get a chance to start walking away.
Sorry.
Well, to be fair, the person who starts the fight
Though I'm probably facing away.
If it helps any, they're just Chorids.
It doesn't, because I have no context for this.
Cousin It, Captain Caveman. Either of those work?
I've never even heard of Chorids. I don't even know what they do.
Well, the way he describes them is literally Captain Caveman. That they have a club and they're just men covered with hair.
A Chorid is in like, how do I explain this?
There you go, Captain Caveman. That's Chorid.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty close. A Chorid is also known as like a Corrigan in like old folklore. It's like Britannia and all that stuff. That's where they're based off of. The word actually means small dwarf. And like in D&D and Pathfinder, they turned it into another one of the Fey creatures that you can run into. So it's just another flavor of Fey creature. But they have like certain things that they can do, as you notice with their hair, for example. I'm sorry?
Well, you said they're a flavor of Fey creatures, so are they a delicious flavor?
That depends on your tolerance for crazy, chaotic, stone-loving dancers.
Dancers?
Yeah, apparently they all like dancing, and each one of them actually has performance dance as one of their skills.
Oh.
Crazy.
But anyway, I'm revealing too much information right now.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it at that. Next week, we'll decide what you're going to do. So I think we'll leave it there. Shout out time. I'm just going to shout out the fact that I have a Twitch stream, and I write for twitch.tv/LinksOcarina86. And I also write for the website TechRaptor. That's techraptor.net. Check it out if you can. Any shout-outs?
Nothing on my end.
Theta?
Let's see. Wednesday mornings we have Ironclaw. Wednesday evenings we have this game. Fridays bi-weekly we have Notes from the Aleph, Games Design Podcast. Sunday mornings we're going to have Torchbearer coming up. And Sunday evenings we have D&D for the short term.
Sounds good. All right, I guess we're good for the night. Everybody have a good night.
All right, everybody.
Night.